Crazy.
Just to kind of close off on a less musical note, but still relevant. You know, a lot of people, everybody know all these soca artists and they see the end product, but a lot of people never see all that behind, you know?
Yeah, Fast Wine took three different sessions to make it proper.
Why you think it is, or why you think it is, and what you think can happen differently to give people like yourself and the lesser known producers and writers the kind of credit they deserve, both monetarily speaking and from a credit standpoint, a recognition standpoint. Because there will be a lot of people, everybody know Ministry of Road, but everybody knows.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Alright,
so what you think could do to change that? Because when you look, and not to stray too much and before I get a chance to talk, when you look on the international level, you mentioned people like DJ Khaled and whatever. If this artist have a big song, you usually know who writes, who produces. You know, they kind of understand that. But it don't happen in soca. Why you think that is, and what you think can be done differently?
Well, first thing first, we have to look at the global scale of things. So if you have a big genre like hip-hop, something that is widely known, then immediately your producer and perhaps your songwriter and artist would be the three most important people in the room. That's a big thing, you know. So you have, for example, the 444 album by Jay-Z. You know that No ID did all at all. You know it's Jay-Z, the soul artist, and you might have some people in between working on it. Rihanna album, a whole lot of different producers, all kind of weird. There's a song that is even an instrumental. You know, just smack in the middle, just there. You'll see a record called James Joint. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right. James Fauntleroy is one of the greatest writers of our generation. I mean, he just recently did two on the Billboard right now. Number 1 and number 2 is Justin Timberlake on another record. And even, you know, he wrote songs with SZA and Rihanna, and he's insanely talented. And he will win it. I think he won Grammys already. But guys on that level you will know about. So when we're looking at a genre like soca, which is not reggae, which is not calypso, it is another, it's a whole other thing. It's a niche. It's like a niche sound. So in that, if you know who the top artist is or the top producer is, then by rights you kind of should know the writer.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying, because wherever you're seeing this is the guy who sang it, you should probably see the producer. Cohen was one of the first guys who was a real big advocate for making it known who these producers are. And that's when Kasey and Precision was one real serious innovator in how we do things business-wise with soca. Started to put the credits on the YouTube videos.
Within probably 2015 is when you really started to see the credits.
Because I mean, records like Intercal, had so many people involved that we made sure that you had to put people's name. I remember when I was working at Advokit, what do we write? Like just put live drum edition, and I could and I saw written by XYZ and I saw my name and like, so cool. Because that way people would be like, oh, okay, it's he.
Yeah,
you understand? Even when I did this, I did a record with Terry Lyons called Wake It Up. I love that song. Still up to this day, I love it. That's back then. I love that song, Terry. Still playing it. Seeing your name there, people were calling me and asking me to do that. Asking me to come on the records and do live drum editions for stuff. And that's how I started to get into being really serious about production, because I saw it as a business opportunity. I saw it as a way to push myself as a brand, perhaps, and hold pops, things like that. Get serious, more and more serious. When working with somebody who's a professional, you tend to want to be professional yourself, and the only way to do that is have your stuff in there. So if you're a songwriter, your head to cut. They have certain stipulations. So your head to cut, your song is on the air. They say, I wrote this song. You fill out your form, XYZ. Pay your registration fee, $100, and you're in. And that's how they start to collect, for your fees and stuff like that. I mean, they have TTCO as well and stuff, but they've recently made a partnership with CSAC, which collects masters' rights for the writers now. So the writers get a little bit more now.
Okay.
This is at the end of 2017.
Oh, this is a very recent time.
As a very big development, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure seeing us as a people getting more and more serious about what we do in this industry called music. Because there's so many ways we can go about it. A lot of countries wish they had the performance pool of artists that we do. A lot of people really wish that. Like that.
And the idea behind the reason why that kind of concerns me, even though I'm not really in that field, is that the idea behind even this channel and anybody involved in soca is to push the culture forward and get it to where you say you want it to be.
Highest
but if you don't credit the people who drive in the culture will move much slower than it needs to do. So I just kind of want to hear first-hand from you. What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, we're doing this thing as well. So we're going on to these particular events as well.
Right.
And this part of the show, I think people know the event was how certain songs connect and things. But I see you still have your band in your hand. I cut mine off.
Jules. That's part.
So we was in the back in our road, and we had to let the people know how it was. We said on a previous episode we definitely was going to be there. Also, we said that we were looking at that event to check out certain songs connect. So now that we have you on the show, what was your thoughts on the event?
On the event, how certain songs this year connect as well.
What songs you feel really
connect? They had a stage of the event, so you yourself you could tell, you could know.
Yeah. So I know we ain't being biased.
Yeah, we had a bit of a test run with the stage down in the back on our road. So what do you think?
The night before back on the road, Travis will message me. Like, take quiet time. You play that gonna mash up and do it. I keep it up in the road. But to me, I say what we go see. In my mind, we go see how it doing in back on the road. Because I know I saw a lot of mixed reviews for it.
Yeah.
And my peers will come and tell me, I like this part, I like this part. I really like the bumper part so good. Like them kind of thing now. But when I went to the event, like that's what I listen for. When I go to events, I hardly enjoy myself because I'm so like why this song ain't cutting like this song. Why
and we go events together a lot. We go a lot of events together. I remember we went Tribe Ice. That was incredible.
Yeah. Nah, that year.
Or that was the
influence for wrote that record too.
And literally Winnie Party.
So many songs.
And he just stopped. I wonder if he's going on. So going on until he opened his sets with the influence. And he started. I was like, hey, boy, something clean, boy. This is being mid-party, he stopped. Something clean, boy, there, boy.
I had no choice. Because music deals with me that kind of way.
Really, it latches on.
When it latches on, it really does. That kind of thing.
So don't play that. You say connect. Where's? Let me get like
sure.
5.
I mean, if Soca Kingdom and connect with people.
Well, I mean that one was very obvious. Soca Kingdom.
Yeah. I mean, I had loved it since the first time Travis played. Soca Kingdom connect with me. Hello again. Can't pick up yourself again. That song. I remember I listening and I looking on for songs that have good engineering qualities, songs that are connecting with your audience. I listening for songs that have a vibration that you hear and it just got. I mean, I know they really like this Top Striker song, but personally, just me personally, I don't really find it all hard. And I know I could get kicked up, if I could get through on me all the time, like, you mother, rah. That's okay. I think every song have a sound. We should let them read. Chris Brown album had how many songs in it?
45 tracks.
Has a Chris Brown man.
Yeah, he's a future
good man. If it's like Chris Brown, I mean, outside of the obvious things, some of the obvious things. But it's just a matter of, what you do as an artist, as a creator. That's why when I work with somebody, I looking for somebody who pays attention to all these different things. So like when I did Incredible for Kasey, that wasn't the first record I sent, I sent like about 3 records and they were all like that. And he's like, sure you know nothing, boy. I say, well, I have a thing there. It's not no drums in it. It's just my voice and music. Same thing now, boy. I said, and like, boy, I'm vexed with you. Why you didn't send this first? So I was like, well, I didn't think that's what you would like. So my whole, remember, us as onlookers, you're looking at a situation. You don't even know what somebody might be interested in.
Yeah.
So the same thing, like how I say, I stop trying to connect with me. It's probably because my mind just listened to something else. So that is all it is. Not that it's probably not. It could be a real great song, but I just not hearing it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, that's just that's just how it goes sometimes.
Good content.
Gems. Of course, you know, as usual, there's the number one show in soca.
True.
You hear it from the man himself.
Yeah.
Hope everybody enjoy the content. Thanks for sharing the knowledge. A lot of things most people will not really hear. You know, everybody expecting artists to be trying to do the thing different.
Yeah, I mean, this was a good year for me again, 2017, and all the other previous years have been great to me. I just really want to make sure that I plug the new album, Power Generation.
Yeah.
There's a new album, a new EP that was made by myself, Precision Productions, SMASH Productions out of London, and Advocit Productions. So, just to make sense of that, I did play that for Marshall and Dancing for Many Rose this year, 2018. Precision did Physic Rhythm and mix and master. Like a bunch of the records that all you love is Precision mix behind
But
it.
you just sound nice because of that, you know.
You like Splinters? You like
Yeah,
Splinters, eh?
I shall
Splinters,
over there.
Kasey do
Let's say Overdue now. Overdue went down by Kasey too.
Yeah, so I mean, the guys who are behind these records that you all love, you all need to support them, man. What we did with the Power Generation album was put 6 pieces together. No initial artist being featured, but we're talking about Power Soca and the resurgence of it and bringing it back in its true form. And we have to start with what we know, and what we know is music. If you go on social media, it's at Power
Well,
Soca.
social media will be on the screen.
We put it up on the screen.
Dope. Sorry, but yes,
and
go and
also
listen.
the link to it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube,
so we'll
SoundCloud.
definitely post a link to it at the end of the video.
Yes.
So take in the
Power Generation.
Power Generation album.
Yep.
We'll all our socials on the screen.
Yes.
We'll also have links to the previous videos. Continue to support. And support the artists past this season as well. That's all it's about, really. These fellas and them working hard.
And make sure everyone gets their due credit.
Yeah.
True.
Right, so share the link to hit the album with all your friends. Play it. It's nice. I listened to it just before we did this.
It's
nice.
nice.
Music.
It's perfect mood music. If you know what I mean, it tells a story from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
You know, it's a message. It's a message album. Different, risky. But it was good, and we enjoyed it, and we're starting to get certain calls right now that have been making our day.
Yeah.
You know?
You see the calls that at the end of the season 9 they will translate after. That's the big calls.
That's the one that we like to see.
Alright, well, thanks for coming out, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate the call in the first place.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Loving you all.
We'll name this channel later, episode 7.
We have a lot of things coming up.
Yeah, a lot more. I mean,
subscribe.
It's gonna get real crazy. But they will want to know. Wow. So, episode 7 is your boy Gels.
Run.
Yeah, we will see you all later. Alright.
Nice.